Hey everybody, Greg Casillo from Casillo.com. I'm going to talk about exposure this week, and actually I touched on it a little bit in my video from a couple days ago, which was a quick tip video about pre-visualization. And that not only goes for your composition, your lens choice, your location, but also your exposure. So you need to be able to pick that exposure depending upon what kind of image that you want to create. Now right now I'm shooting this video with my D3S, and it has my 24-70 lens on it, and that's why the background is slightly blurred, even though it would be more blurred with this lens since it's at 2.8, but it's okay. I wanted to show a little bit of detail in the background of that shot and show a little bit of that information. Now let's talk about exposure with this. This kind of a scene, I probably want to be on a matrix metering, or I don't remember what they call it on the Canon. Somebody else let me know. Basically, I want to meter everything in the scene. All the data I want to be able to meter and let the camera take everything into account. Now, if I was to move a little bit and you were just doing a portrait of me rather than, say, the scene in the background, then I'd probably want to go to maybe to a center weighted or a spot meter, so that it's gonna have a the background wouldn't be as big of a part with the center weighted, or a spot meter with none of the spot metering taken into account. So basically the spot meter is just going to follow your focus point around the camera. At least it does on the pro bodies. I'm not sure about yours, so check your camera manual to make sure that it does that. And so that metering is going to follow around along with the focus. So along those lines, you need to be careful. So if you would put that spot meter on my chest right here, your meter might be off because compared to my skin. So make sure you're putting that spot in the right place. Make sure you know how to move that focus point around your camera. Now, center weighted might be a good choice, but for most cameras, it's only the center of the image. So you might need to use that AE lock button in the back of your camera, or just take the camera if you're in a manual mode and meter off of it, get your metering set in manual, set your shutter speed, your aperture, your ISO, and then recompose, focus, and shoot. So that might be the way to go. Either of those could help. So in this scene, you probably want to have spot metering, or at least center weighted metering, on me to make sure that I was properly exposed. But with a simple thing such as closing this door, that's going to make all the difference in the world. And then you might need to switch back over to a matrix meter, just because you want everything around me to meter. And so make sure you're taking that into consideration. Well, I can't get her to cooperate. That's okay, Bridget. I can't get Madeline to cooperate right now. But she has the perfect example, which is shooting a black dog on a dark background and a shaded background. You need to be able to meter that, and it could be the same thing if you're outside with a white dog in the snow, or the snow in itself. All of those different metering scenes are going to make a difference in your image. And she is just raring to go. She's pulling on me. She wants to go play with her little playmate. It's just outside of the frame right here. Come here, Madeline. We'll let you go. We'll let you go. Come here. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. There you go. Go ahead, Madeline. All right. See everybody. Greg Casillo, Casillo.com. Keep shooting.